this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel, and this is the weekly update. We're going to take a look into the energy surrounding you this week. And to find this out, we have here three possibilities. We have pile number 1 with the horse's head. We have pile number 2 with this piece of gold. And then we have pile number 3 with this golden feather. So, take your time to choose a pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. Hi, pile number 1. You chose the white horse's head. So, put it here to the side so that you know this is your pile. And let's see what your cards are for this week. What are the energies surrounding you this week? Starting with the tarot cards, then we'll be moving on to the oracle cards. And then at the end, we'll also get a love message. So we have here the 7 of Swords. Then we have the 3 of Rods. This is the 3 of Wands. And then we have the King of Swords. This is really interesting. The first image that I get here for you, pile number 1, is a sense of longing. And a sense of also letting go. It's like you are waiting for something to happen in your life. You are something, yes, but you are hoping for something to turn around, for something to be apparent, to reveal itself, something good, of course. It's like you're waiting for your life to turn around. And what I get here with this 7 of Swords, especially with this imagery, is like being tired of actually having too much on your shoulders, in the sense of this could be actual chores and responsibility, but I also see here like memories, old stories still spinning around in your head, still taking too much space, still weighing you down. And because it's the 7 of Swords, this is like a version of your reality. You have these memories, but actually it could be that these memories are really negative, or you interpret them in a negative way, because it could be past lovers, what you think was past failures, something like things that actually still hurt you today. But with the 7 of Swords is trying to tell you is that it's not exactly the way you're seeing it. It's not the truth. And I think that you're going to realize this week that the stories you're telling yourself, they're not the truth. They're just stories, and they're bringing you down and keeping you in a sense of longing, in a sense of permanently waiting, but not being very active. And this is what the King of Swords comes now to change this. So there will be a change this week, but it's a change within you, it's a change, it's a clarity like you haven't had before. So there will be a lot of insights, a lot of aha moments, and it's going to free you, because the King of Swords is here to cut all these connections, all this that binds you and keeps you prisoner, keeps you in the state of just longing. Longing can be a beautiful feeling, of course, as well, a very romantic one. But if it keeps not being fulfilled, this will frustrate you or even bring you into depression. And this is something that you do not want. And I wouldn't like you to fall into depression as well. But this is a sign that you're breaking free from this cycle. This is very, very important. You're finally letting this go, right? And what is interesting here, let's see the imagery. Let's interpret this all together. And if you have any comments about this imagery and what I'm going to say, yeah, please, you can write it on the comments. I'm happy to share ideas and ways of interpreting things. Now, what we see here is like, you see, we have the 7 of Swords. We have 2 swords here and the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Swords here. So if we remember, the Five of Swords is this card of defeat, right? Is win or lose, but usually it's kind of negative. It's losing. And it's like you are carrying these past failures or what you think is a failure, on your back, on your shoulders. And this really weighs you down. This really makes you sad. And this could be the reason for, or is an excuse for, depends on the situation, for not making choices, for not moving ahead. So this could be affecting your life in general, of course, but also your love life and also your fulfilling your dreams. And this is something you've been waiting for a long time. Here with the Three of Rods, you've been waiting for your fulfillment for a long time, be it career-wise, love-wise, both, whatever-wise, right? But you've been waiting for this, but you, as you can see here now in this imagery, usually is waiting for the ships to return. But if you see this as a portal, you're not crossing it. You're at the threshold, but you're not crossing it. And for whatever reason, and I think this is a lot of self-sabotage, a lot of negative thinking. It may be that people around you kind of confirm what you think, but remember, usually people just confirm what we already think, and that's why it hurts us, right? And this could be a very, realistic possibility for you, that actually everything around you is just confirming what you already think of yourself, of your situation, of your past and what happened. And again, but the cards are telling you this is not real. And that's why this King of Swords is coming around to actually wake you up, to actually show you what is real, to actually show you like, look, you have to make a decision. It's like it wakes you up, and you see like it's behind these two, and it's going to kick them, to kick this attitude out of your life, or to kick them awake, to wake up to reality that actually things are a lot better than you think. You're going to start seeing things differently, seeing yourself differently this week. This is very, very positive. Now, let's see what the other cards have to tell us. Then we have the Weaver, and it's in reverse, but I'll show you upright first. We have the Weaver, and it says rediscovery, transition, but it's in reverse. And then we have the Champion, achievement, downfall, also in reverse. So don't be scared or alarmed that they are in reverse. And again, we have Swords. So this is really like a week of clarity. And so what does this tell us? If we see here the Weaver and we have rediscovery and transition, then you think, oh God, I'm not going to be able to make this transition this week because it's in reverse. Not exactly. The thing is, it's like you're still holding on to certain versions of you of the past, or to certain storylines you're still telling yourself in your head, right? To certain like belief systems, internal belief systems that you're still holding on to, even if it's not real, even if it's not good for you. But it's like, it's what is what you're comfortable with. Whatever the reason, it doesn't matter, because no one is judging you. We are as we are, and it's okay. But this card in reverse is telling you, look, there is something, that you're still holding on to. There's something that it's not complete, doesn't feel complete yet. There's something that still needs to find closure. And it's like, again, this is a letting go. This is saying goodbye to. And the thing is, again, here, you're in this Two of Swords energy because of all this weight of the past or negative thinking, or whatever the case may be. And because of this, you feel a bit numb. And that's what this card in reverse is. You feel like you lack ambition. You're probably very tired. You're very tired of waiting, very tired probably even of fighting, of even telling yourself everything's going to be fine, getting almost into that toxic positivity. And it just tires you out because you don't see a change. And what the cards are saying, the change is possible when you let go. Let go of the past. You don't have to be angry at the past. You don't have to, cut it out of spite or resentment. You just let go because it's not you anymore. What the cards are saying, you already are another version of you that has nothing to do with your past. Oh my God, I'm sorry, but telling you this, it just woke me up right now. Oh my God, I just got like an insight. Yeah, that's it. Who you are now is not who you were then. You evolved. You are a totally different version of yourself. So what the cards are telling you, resolve that situation of the past, even if it's just in your mind, in your heart, allowing it to go, allowing it to flow away peacefully out of your being, and start rediscovering yourself. Start discovering this new version, kind of really looking into it, having fun with this new self that you now represent. This is so beautiful because this stagnation is because you're not allowing yourself to be, because you're still stuck in this version of your past. And it doesn't have to be. You don't need it. That's why the King of Swords is here to say, it's enough, out with it. But this will come very gently. The King of Swords is usually a bit, cold and pragmatic. But it doesn't have to be in a rough and brutal way. You just do it gently. You accept it, you recognize it, you accept it, and you let it go. Because there's another side of you that wants to erupt, that wants to express itself, and it kind of needs your permission. Yeah, give yourself permission to be this new self that's wonderful and waiting for you to explore. Then the last card here is then Wurzelrasse Weiß. Oh, okay. What does this mean in English? I forgot. Okay, Wurzelrasse. I forgot. I'll write in the description below if I remember, or in the comments. Okay, so, but this is German. Sorry, and I forgot to translate it first. But never mind. And Weiß, it means white. But Wurzelrasse, I think it's like this, this that you shake it and makes something like that. Sorry. And well, this is the air element. It represents the air element. And it's interesting because we have 3 cards with swords on it, and the swords is the element air, right? So what will be this week? Again, it will be a lot of mental activity. It will be a lot of communication, a lot of insights. Again, clarity coming into your life. You're going to feel more in tune with the soul of the world as well. You're going to know what the people need, especially if you work in a kind of communication kind of job. You're just going to know what to say. You're going to say the right things. And you're going to find people that are going to enlighten you and going to have wonderful conversations with you. And you're going to learn so much. And again, the more you communicate this week, the more you will feel yourself being mirrored to you, but in a loving way, just like it happened to me right now. I was explaining, I'll try that again. I was explaining something to you, and suddenly I had an insight, something was clear for me as well. And this kind of situations will be very often this week for you. You'll be communicating, you'll having a lot of ideas. And it's also about, this card is also about letting go. This is a period of letting go of the past and allowing new ideas, new concepts, new awarenesses, to come in. So for you, pile number 1, this is all about letting go of what you thought you had to be, of some dead ends and all of the things you used to believe about yourself, about life in general, about money, about success, about love. You're letting go of this, and again, you're starting to exploring your new self. So let's now see what messages we have for your love life. So this week, let's do it differently. Let's get oracle cards. They're a bit different from usual. This is the oracle set Elki. And yeah, let's see. Let us be surprised. Let's improvise today. So for pile number one, what is going on in their love life this week? For pile number one, what will happen in their love life this week? We have the first card. We have she who regrets. Oh, great, right? Eclat, battle, victory, bitterness. This kind of goes along, and we have swords again here, and standards and spears. So this kind of goes along with what we're just talking about. You know, like with the regrets, you'll be looking at the past this week a lot. Also in your love life, at your past regrets, at your past failures, your victories. It's kind of you like trying to understand what happened, trying to really see it in a clear way, and even trying to understand your resentment or your regret, and trying to see the real situation. Then we also have Audaz. I'm reading it in Portuguese because it's the same word, yeah. And she who resists. And actually in Portuguese, Audaz is more or less the same in English as brave, the one who dares, right? The daring one. And okay, she who resists, fearless, justified, resistant. Yeah, and it kind of like confirms what we just had here earlier, like with the Seven of Swords card. And then we even have back of the deck, we have she who hesitates, Mora, ponder, delay, confidence. And it's like you're resisting. When it comes to love, you're probably resisting love or resisting changes in love because of past situations, probably afraid of getting hurt again. And, to put it in a more like feral image, you probably growl at anyone who comes too near you right now. And it's not, like you don't want love. You do want love. You want to be in a partnership. Many of you, if you're single, that will be the case. But you're so afraid of getting hurt that you get very defensive here, And if, for instance, these past situations, if like a past lover or boyfriend, girlfriend, would cross your way, this week they would hear your peace of mind, So I don't advise them to cross your path this week. But because you're, you're reliving, all these situations, you're re-experiencing them, so many things come to the surface. But because she also again has a dagger in her hand, so a lot of swords, I think you also like cutting. You probably resist cutting the past because again it's something you just got very comfortable with, but you're also daring here, and with the King of Swords, you're cutting the past this week. Let's see. I'm getting now cards from my oracle, just one card, just to see if there's any other information for you. Pile number one, what will happen in your love life this week? Pile number one, what will happen in your love life this week? Let's see. Okay. Waiting for a sign. Again, see how interesting. And then we have here this waiting card and gathering courage. So some of you may be waiting for a sign from someone in particular, but I think many of you, to tell you the truth, you're waiting for a sign from God or from the fates, from the universe. It's like you want to know, is the situation going to develop? being single or not being single, whatever it is, there's a situation here that needs to evolve. And you're kind of waiting for a sign. So how long should I endure this situation? How long will it take until I find my true love, or until the situation where I'm in is going to develop? How long? And this is the feeling of this week. Yeah. And you kind of, with gathering courage, it's also gathering courage to open up. I'm getting you another card. Yeah, you're waiting for a sign for this together forever. Yeah. But the card's already telling you you're so impatient, not impatient, but you're kind of weary already, like you're tired. But when it happens, it's going to be so sudden. So all of a sudden, you won't be expecting it. It's like the card is saying that true love will come out of the blue, really. And it's like when you're least expecting it. And actually, you now being weary and tired is part of the process. The moment you let go, and you have to let the past go, and then things start, picking up pace, and the momento then increases. Yeah, I know we've heard this so many times, but this is what the cards are saying. This is really beautiful, actually, with Together Forever. So it will come, just hanging there, detox your mind and your heart. Let everything go that you don't need anymore and just brings you down, and things will start to get better. So this was really long today. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So I'll put it over here so that you know that this is your pile. So pile number 2, what are the energies surrounding you this week? So let's start with the tarot cards, then we'll move to the oracle cards. So, and afterwards, of course, you'll have a love message. So let's start with the King of Rods. This is the King of Wands. Then we have Death, but don't be afraid, everything will be fine. And then we have the 8 of Cups. This is an interesting situation. As you can see, if we just look at the pictures, we can see people going different ways, which is good. Okay, this is moving, you just saw it. And this can be really good, because these are people that are not seeing eye to eye on a certain level. And exactly. What I'm picking up here is with the King of Rods. The King of Wands is someone that has a vision. It's a visionary. And someone that's, or who is in a situation 100%. It's a very passionate kind of personality. And I think this represents you in a certain situation, that you're very passionate about something. And there's something that you really like doing, or it's something you feel very intensely about. And you give yourself almost completely, be it a cause, be it a job, a project, another person, whatever may be the case, you're someone who will be there 100%. And the thing is, the Death card is telling you to stop. Or there will be a situation this week that will make you kind of force you to stop. It's like forcing you to step back. And this is here then the Eight of Cups is you stepping back. And it could be like a temporary separation. It doesn't have to be in a love situation, but stepping away temporarily from a specific situation. Could be from your job, from a hobby, from friends, people, even family, because there has been a situation where you couldn't give anymore, or you're not able to give anymore, without risking your sanity, without risking your health and your resources. So the death comes here to help you, to help you um, stay away in order to save yourself. Just a second. Sorry, I was about to sneeze and I didn't want to scare you off, so I just paused the video. Now, like I was saying, so you have to step back from a situation you've been working towards a long time, and something that you really like. Again, something that you've been investing in for a long time and completely. You're not a person that just invests a little bit. You're in 100% or not at all. And maybe you are even like the team leader of a project, or it's something that I just feel so much passion and your heart is really set on it. But you have to turn away for the time being. Okay. So this is not permanent, because this is just for this week. Okay. So you have to turn away from a situation this week. There will probably be external circumstances to this. There will probably be your choice as well. And it could be also for health reasons. Some of you, maybe you catch a cold and you have to stay home this week. Yeah, that will be like one of the versions of the situation. But whatever it is, you're not very happy about it, because you want to be in this energy. You want to be in this energy of being there completely and 100%. And, because this is so much fun for you. Let's see what the other cards have to tell us, just for us to have another look at it. We have the Founder. And it says foundations, community. Then we have the Enchanter, deception and trickery. Interesting. I see. Now, there are many possibilities here, but it's like you, pile number 2, you may be very important for your community or family or friends, okay? So whatever the case, so whatever your community looks like, could be your friends, could be your family, could be you and your partner, whatever it is. But you're like this stone that glues everything together, and you glow as well, of course. But you glue everything together and you make everything work. Again, this is the King of Rods energy. The King of Rods is also like the delegator. He knows what to do and how to make things work and how to get to people to work together. So this is also this Founder energy, the one that starts everything and makes the community work. And it could be, this is now interesting, together with this Enchanter card, with this deception. It could be that within your community, there is a problem. And again, this separation here, okay? Like I said, it doesn't have to be something tragic. It doesn't have to be something major, although the Death card is a major arcana. But it's like it's saying it's a change, it's a cut. And it could be that there has been a cut in your community, or with one person of your community. There may be someone that either, wasn't able to help you, or you weren't able to help someone, because this has to do with the Founder energy as well, helping others. Maybe you weren't able to help them for some reason. But there seems to be like here a miscommunication. And with this card, this really tells us that, you have now the opportunity of correcting this. And you will have the opportunity of correcting this. It doesn't mean that it will be this week, because this week is when like this misunderstanding happens, or when you need some time apart or some time to think, or be it at work, be it in private life, there's here some misunderstanding, or like someone wasn't being 100% truthful, and this needs to be corrected. You need to rebuild that bridge and make amends, you and this person, and with you as well. Okay. And so this week we'll have here some controversy, but things will be okay. Okay. Especially next week, they will be better. And it has to do with support. It has to be with communicating clearly. It has to do with being there for one another. And it can be that this week it will be difficult to be there for others, or it will be difficult for others to be there for you. But you can make it work. It's like the cards at the same time are telling you this can work, but you also have to look at your resources. Remember that what I was telling you, if something is depleting your resources, even if you have this crazy enthusiasm, but it's depleting you, you have to step back in order, to replenish your energy. And this deception could also be you deceiving yourself, telling you, no, I can do it, because you have so much enthusiasm, and you want to be there, and you want to do it, and so I can do it. But if you're depleted, you're just fooling yourself, right? And it's like, probably it's your body this week telling you, no, you stay at home and rest. Yeah, it does, like I said, doesn't have to be anything major. It could be just a cold, like the body forcing you to lay down and rest and sleep and watch Netflix series. If you're into that, of course. Now, but it's really interesting. And here we have this card, tone 9, solar. So this means the 9th day. Let's put it like this. This means the 9th day, and in the Mayan calendar. And so, and if this is the tone for your week, this is going to be intensive. It's going to be such an intense week when it comes to feelings, when it comes to emotions, when things will be complicated this week. I don't want to, give you bad news. The good news is next week is going to be great. But this week is going to be very intense. Like with all we saw, with miscommunication, misinterpretation, and probably not getting the support you need, or feeling that you're not being supported, feeling that you're the one who has to do everything, you're the one who has to get everything going. So it could be that you feel a bit alone this week, and that you have to take a step back in order to replenish, in order to gain some clarity. But I don't see something really bad happening. It just can be that many things are happening at the same time, and the pieces are not falling into place immediately. And it could be that some people are not being as supportive as they could be, but these are things that can be cleared. This can be saved. You just need to find some time for yourself, to make that decision in order to protect yourself. Yeah, exactly. And this is quite important for you this week, is that you protect yourself and replenish your energy, because you're someone who gives everything. You give 120%. You have an amazing energy, but this week, be careful with yourself. Take it easy this week. Yeah. And because this week is going to be very intense, I would also say don't take anything personally this week, because it could be that your emotions are in overdrive, and you could be more sensitive than in other weeks. So don't take anything personally. Things will be a bit rough, but you will know that next week they will be better. So I would like to get now a love message. I'm going to use a completely different deck. So I'm going to use the deck. I'm using already the deck El Ki, which is a deck that I usually don't use for love messages, but I want to try it out, and I think it's interesting. Now, here we have She Who Aches, Perpetua. We have sadness, solitude, silent, and withdraw. See, you're withdrawing this week. So in your love life, it's also similar. So this could be, an all-reaching situation or feeling. You're feeling sad. You're feeling disappointed about something. Like I said, this week can be very depleting. And if we're depleted of our energy, it's very understandable that we feel sad because our energy is really low. So let's see. Then we have Sauvage. Really nice look. Then we have here She Who Is Wild. And Untamed, Wild, Mysterious. So the cards are reminding you, okay, this week you may find yourself somewhat depleted of energy, but don't forget who you really are, okay? It's very important. You are this energy. You are this King of Wands. This is who you are. You are self-aware. You're very self-confident. That was the word. You're very self-confident. You're very strong. You're very determined. You're very passionate. And you're very creative. And you're someone who goes with the flow. But now we have this inverted flow. and just go with it. It's like really telling you, just dance with it. And some of you who are more creative, and this is also the energy of the King of Wands, is very, very creative. I have a little ghost here. Okay. It's a really creative energy. So it's telling you, use this energy in order to create something. You can turn this this energy into something beautiful. When it comes to love, what this means, you want passion in your life. Like I said, you're very, very passionate. And it's like you want passion. And what I'm going to say, that you don't have to do it, okay? This is what I'm getting. So, but please be discerning of if this is something for you, it's okay. What I'm saying is, if you want more passion, ask for it. So especially if you're in a relationship, if you need more passion, be vocal about it, ask for it, because maybe you're not getting that passion that you need at the moment, and you withdraw, sorry. And maybe that's not the best course of action. You can ask, the wild one asks for it, even demands it, yeah. But see if this applies to your situation. Now, but here we have back of the deck, we have She Who Waits, Manara. Patience, waiting, determination. So this could be something, also this week you're in this waiting phase for things to become better. And I think next week it will be great. It's just this week is a bit of a low. Well, especially when it comes to your level of energy. So you will be between these two energies here, between this sadness and withdrawal and pure passion. So what will happen in your love life this week? Pile number 2. Okay. Oof, careful here. We have here strong foundation. So it's working on this foundation. Let me get you another card. It's like the cards are reminding you, even if this week it doesn't feel this great, it's reminding you that you have a very strong foundation, and they're telling you to just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. You are a very strong person. The cards are reminding you again and again, you're a very strong person. And if you are in a partnership, you have already a very strong foundation. So just go with the flow. If this is not a high time, this is a low tide kind of situation, just go with it, because the tide is going to rise again. So just go with the flow, just be cool about it. So pile number 2, this was a reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3 with the golden feather, this is your reading. Welcome. So I put it here so that you know this is your reading. So what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number 3. We're starting with the tarot cards, and then we'll move on to the oracle cards. And then at the end, we'll also get a love message. Now, starting with the tarot cards, we have the Page of Swords. Then we have the Judgment. And then the Empress. Wow. This is really, really good. Pile number 3. Even if you're not seeing it coming, victory is yours. At least, or at the very least, at the end of the week, victory will be yours. The things that we see here are good news coming in. You'll get messages, especially electronic messages. When we say electronic messages, it seems so old time. But you're going to get messages. Could be an email, could be even a phone call, could be a text message, whatever the case. Something is going to reach you, a message is going to reach you that's going to turn your situation around. It's going to be even like a wake-up call, but in a positive sense. It's like something is going to be judged in your favor. So if you have a legal matter pending, it could be that this legal matter is decided in your favor. If there's something like the opinion of someone, or even like for a job situation, so it's going to be positive. It's going to be in your favor. And also could be that something you've been thinking about, something that's been weighing you down, or something, that's been keeping you from moving on, that suddenly you have a realization, you have like a wake-up call, like an insight, where suddenly it's really easy for you to let go and let, be it a certain someone or a certain situation, free. You just, suddenly you allow yourself to set the situation free. With the Empress, this is fantastic, because the Empress stands for success and creativity and fertility, and also it's like a wish granter. She's the mother goddess. So she's on your side this week. So things are going to turn great. They're going to be beautiful for you this week. Some of you will also feel very feminine this week. It's like, even if you're a guy or a man and you're usually not feminine, but you're going to feel feminine in the way like you're more with your emotions, also with the way you see other people or you feel for other people. Maybe you'll have like motherly feelings for other people, where you want to protect them, you want their best, you want to take care of them and nurture them. That's the word. Yeah. And it could also be fashion wise that, you kind of it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, is that you care more about your image this week. Maybe you'll try like a new hairdo, or you'll try another makeup, or try even new colors, to wear new colors, new clothes. And you can be shopping online. Yeah, but be careful, don't waste too much money. Don't invest too much money, because if you're buying beautiful things for yourself, you're investing, right? So, but the thing is also this week, many of you, we will feel more attractive. You will feel more seen by, by other people. You will notice that other people are more attracted to you this week. They notice you differently. They have that, that sparkle in their eyes saying, So, and you'll feel more sexy this week. You'll feel more desirable, and you feel like you are aligned. You feel very, very empowered. And this is good news on all areas of your life. So as far as I can see, and you feel also very clear here with the Page of Swords. The only thing here with the Page of Swords is really eager and has new ideas and wants to communicate and share and discover and know, and wants maybe spend also a lot of time online, researching a certain subject. But sometimes the difficulty of the Page of Swords is communicating correctly, because sometimes it's so eager or it's so impulsive that it may stumble with their words, But I see overall this being very positive. So these things with the not expressing yourself so eloquent as you would like, it's not going to be a real problem here, because the Page of Swords again is a scholar. The Page of Swords is the student who wants to learn and wants to read, wants to research, get more knowledge. And I think also this is where you're going to get them their information. Either you get it through a message, like I said at the beginning, or with your research or whatever interests you this week, you suddenly come across this information that will kind of be like this awaker agent, right? It's going to wake you up, and you're going to see things so clearly, and it's going to be like a new start for you, a new drive of energy, and then it's like you explode in a beautiful way, like full of color, full of enthusiasm, full of creativity. And it's going to be a very fulfilling week for you this week, pile number 3. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Then we have the Walker, the unknown, a journey. And then we have the Priest, perseverance, faith. Interesting. Remember when I was telling you that if something has been weighing you down for some time, keeping you from moving forward, this week that's going to stop, or you're going to get that insight, right? And the cards are actually here confirming that with the Walker. It's the journey, and stepping into the unknown. But one thing of the Walker, of the card, is like it's like something holds you back. You continue your journey, but you're not 100%, like there's something in your past that still holds you back. And again, this is what you're going to free yourself from this week. Yeah, you're going to free yourself from the past. Interesting, because I think pile number 1 had a similar topic. If you'd like to see or to watch pile number 1, do it. If not, it's okay. But what I was saying, yes, but with the Priest, this is very interesting, because the priest says you are able to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. You are able to be successful at whatever you want to be successful. And this reinforces here the Empress card. You are aiming for success, you are aiming for fulfillment, and this is what you're going to achieve this week. this week you're going to realize that you don't need to hold on to the past anymore. You can free yourself. It's like this wake-up call. You're being called back to your path. Exactly. That's it. This week you're being called back to your past. To your past. I'm sorry. You're being called back to your path. That's it. But being called back to your past is not really completely wrong, because I think your past is going to resurface this week in order to allow you to break free from it, to allow it to go, to flow. And for you to realize, and this is the realization here, that you are a successful person and you can achieve success at any time when you allow yourself to. And I think this is what's going to happen this week. You're having this realization that it's in your hands to be successful at whatever you are aiming. And you just have to reach it. You just have to reach out and take it. And this is what you're going to do this week. It's going to be clear as water. And you're just going to do it, because the Empress is an action card. And the Empress is success, is creativity, is expression, is manifestation. And the Priest as well. This card is manifestation. So you're going to manifest what is rightly yours, this week. You're going to understand that you can manifest it. And anything that was holding you back, it will just disappear. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Pile number 3. Then we have here Geldermensch. This is the yellow human or yellow person, but I think we can translate it here as yellow human. And as you can see here, this is a Maya symbol. This is from the Maya calendar. There you go. So the cards are in German, but I translate it as well as I can. There you go. And I find these cards simply beautiful. With the yellow human, okay, then this is really all about winning. And that you are on a winning thread, on a winning stride this week. And you are being successful this week. Things are going to work out. Anything that was an obstacle before, anything that was in your way is going to dissolve. It's going to disappear. You're going to allow it to go away and clear your path to success. And that's all there is. You're going to be successful this week, right? And again, because this card here is also about knowledge, gathering knowledge. So this will be also confirmation here for the Page of Swords. So you're going to stumble on a piece of knowledge that suddenly is going to open your eyes, open your mind, or you'll see the opportunity to get what you want and to be successful and to express yourself creatively. I hope I'm being covering all the possibilities, because many people watch this. So all the cases, okay? Now, when it comes to love, let's see. This week I'm using a different deck. I'm using the deck of Elki. And just to try it out. So, what's going to happen in your love life this week? File number 3. What's going to happen in your love? Whoa, okay. Explosive. Let me get this here. There you go. So, what is the card? We have She Who Yearns. Desiree. Okay. Yearn, longing, pine for. So this week you're yearning for someone or for something. Let's see. Let's get more cards. One more. Wait a second. What will happen in the love life of pile 3 this week? What will happen? Oh, there we go. We have Regina. She who instigates. leadership, provocation, power. Wow. And Regina means queen from the Latin, right? Okay. And queen, we have the empress. So yeah, we have here this confirmation, but let's see. We have éclat. She who regrets, battle, victory, bitterness. So it may be that your love life has been a battleground, or you may be feeling it like that. And maybe there's someone special that you long for, or maybe there's a situation that you long for. But this week is like you are being active about it. You'll take the first step. You will, ask the question. You will reach out. And that's the energy here. And with the snake is not negative, depending on the context. But with its context here, I also see it as healing. You taking destiny in your own hands, and you taking responsibility for your own happiness this week. Yeah, because you don't want to be just yearning the whole time, because it's good. This is also a bit of this victim mentality, just yearning, being on the sidelines, just longing for, and not taking it in your hands, like your own happiness in your own hands. But please, take this with with care, with discernment, and see if this applies to your situation. Not every situation requires action, okay? But let's see here. I'll get you now a card from my deck for your love life. So what will happen in your love life? There you go. We have sweet fantasies. So you've been longing. Yeah. Say no more. But let's you get another card. So this is your yearning. And it's okay, but let's get it out. What will happen? So you're dreaming about a partner. So if you're single, you're dreaming about a partner. You're dreaming about someone special. Simply happy. You want to be simply happy. But I think it's like you're going to make a move. You're going to do something. Maybe some of you, because we have here the internet, maybe some of you will enroll in these platforms, in this, like Tinder or similar platforms, or you're going to send a message to someone. Whatever it is, you're going to take control of the situation, but you're doing it from a happy stance, not a desperate one. It's also the card telling you, do it when you're feeling good about yourself, when you're feeling beautiful, when you're feeling happy, and then take that step. Yeah. And pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you.